Hi, I'm Dan from Microsoft. Today we're being joined by Beck from the Australian Federal Police, and we look at some top tips for keeping your kids safe online. Today we're also going to look at some of the ThinkUKnow programs that you run from the Australian Federal Police and kind of talk about some ways that we can support our kids. So Beck, Microsoft are one of the partners of your fantastic program ThinkUKnow. Can you tell us a little bit more about that, please?
Thanks, Dan. Yeah, the ThinkUKnow program is a terrific internet-based program that parents and kids can get online and have a look at. It's thinkuknow.org.au, and the whole idea behind it is that together, parents and kids can educate themselves on how to be safe online and prevent some of the things that we might not want to see on the internet.
Fantastic. It's about education and focus on parents specifically, or is there things in there for schools as well?
Yeah, look, there's a bit of both. And I think the great thing about it is that you can go as far as you need to, or you can cover off and make sure you're doing the right thing in the first place. A lot of parents don't quite have that grasp of how powerful some devices are.
Yeah.
They don't know that some apps actually have direct messaging features in them. They don't know how to lock down some of the privacy controls, or even have an idea how much time their kids are spending online. So it's a terrific program that you can help yourself and help your family with.
Fantastic. So Beck, why is it important that we know what our kids are doing online as parents and carers, and how does that change at this time of year?
Yeah, I think during the holiday period, naturally children are on school holidays, parents and carers are really busy trying to get organised for Christmas, and there's a lot more time that can be spent on the internet. So it's really important that parents are able to monitor or supervise what their children are doing online, and be able to educate and have those safe discussions about how to be safe online. Because unfortunately we do see an increase of reports of self-produced child exploitation material and some grooming online that can occur.
Yeah. Okay, Beck, so what top tips do ThinkUKnow and the AFP actually have for parents out there to kind of support their students online?
I think the biggest one is to be aware of the connections that your children are making online. It's the modern day stranger danger. If you wouldn't talk to them on the street, then don't talk to them online. And these devices are so great. The internet is a really exciting place to be, so you want to do that safely. We also want parents to know how to block and report things on apps. A lot of parents don't know that these apps do connect directly to the internet, and people can direct message their children online. So having the power to be able to do that is really important. And lastly, I'd say it's really important that you're able to have conversations with your child about what they are doing on the internet. When something does go wrong, that kids feel comfortable about coming to their parents and telling them that it's happened without the fear of having that device taken off them.
Yeah, and I suppose adding to that, I suppose you've got the software side of it. So inside the software, you've got lots of security and family safety features, whatever devices you're using, and then the hardware themselves. So, you know, if you're looking at a games console or a mobile phone, it's about the kind of ways that you can actually start to keep those devices and that software secure.
That's right, there are so many ways to do it, and even as simple, if you're not really great on all of those privacy settings while you're learning to get up to speed, just supervising what your children are doing online in the first place, that can be the first step to creating a great safe environment.
Definitely. So Beck, I believe there's something called the family safety contract. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, the Family Internet Safety Contract, what a great idea. That's an agreement that you have with your children about how much time they're spending online, how to be safe online, not talking to strangers, being able to block and report. It's a contract that is bound between you and your children, and you agree to it and stick to it, and it works.
And where can we download that from?
You can download that contract from thinkuknow.org.au.
Fantastic. Well, I've learned a lot today. Thanks for coming in, Beck. That's fantastic. If you want to learn more, go to thinkuknow.org.au to download lots more resources and your family internet safety contract. Thanks again.
Thanks, Dan.